Well, would you look at what we have here? A freight shaker. I don't normally work on this stuff. 2017 Freightliner garbage truck owned by the municipality. Won't crank. Four-way flashers are on steady. And I've got no communication. I did have some fault codes. Don't want to disconnect. Attempting to establish comm. I got no communication. And on the dash, if we look at the dash reading here, it says, I'll get up here. Active faults, 2 faults, press hold. SPN 2003 FMI 19, Bulkhead computer, and SPN 2071 FMI 19 in the Bulkhead computer. And what's it got it for mileage? 105,767 kilometers. I thought I had codes on here. Do you wish to disconnect? Well, let's find the bulkhead module and check powers and grounds to it. So I believe this is the bulkhead module. Goes through the firewall into the bulkhead. This heavy red wire, this heavy red wire, this one, and this one all have power. I've checked the CAN bus activity at the data link connector, and I'm flatlined at 2.56 volts with no activity on one wire. And the next one is this pin, and it's exactly the same, 2.56 volts with no activity. So I'm going to check terminating resistance. It's hard to see out here, but 63 ohms across pin C and D of the data link connector up there. So the network is not shorted and it's not open, which is good, but we have no network activity, which is unusual. I suspect that's why the four-ways are on and the headlights are on. It's because there's no communication between the bulkhead module and the instrument cluster and the steering column controls. So I do have power to that ATA data plug, but I see this harness hanging down here and one wire is cut. I'm not sure what that is. I have no clue what any of this stuff is. Like I said, this is not my forte, but obviously that wire is not supposed to be cut. Let's join it together and see what happens. Well, after splicing that wire together, I got some communication. Freightliner instrument cluster. Let's have a look at the fault codes. There was a problem accessing fault guidance. Okay, I'm not on the network, that's why. Excessive CAN error, frames detected. I'm gonna put the trying to connect to the net Wi-Fi, but I don't have Wi-Fi here. I could use my phone as a hotspot, I suppose. I'm gonna look at some of these faults. I didn't even have the key on. I have the key on and the transmission indicator doesn't indicate park. But I don't have those faults anymore. It doesn't crank. set. So it says cannot detect engine, and we don't have the transmission indicator reading anything. But we got communication with the bulkhead module, instrument cluster, and off vehicle gateway. So next, let's find the ECM. Check powers to the ECM. So people have been working on this thing, and I noticed a relay missing here, so I'm bypassing this relay. And I hear a lift pump running. Let's see if we got communication with the ECM now. Let's try rescanning it. I want to save the log. No, it won't communicate at all. I passed that relay and I got communication with it now. I got it. Data. It indicates neutral, but it doesn't crank. We got no more flashing four ways. Excessive CAN error frames detected. Excessive CAN error frames detected. So it's got to have that relay for sure. Let's, can't close this. Let's go to the chassis controller. I got to put the VIN in. So I'm pretty sure we got a CAN bus error code, CAN bus error, communication error, because now we got the instrumentation, but the four ways are flashing for a few seconds and then stop flashing. There they go again. And we got CAN bus communication codes, so I'm going to look at the data link wiring. The kick panel here, there's this what appears to be a splice pack. I'm not sure if it's a terminating resistor, but measuring across those two pins in either pair measures 61 to 62 ohms. And if I look at network activity on those wires, it doesn't look terrible. So it's hard to see, but I've got between one network wire and the battery negative post, and I've got the disconnect switch shut off, but I've got continuity. That's weird. I wonder if it's because the disconnect switch is off. Let me try moving my ground. So I moved my ground onto the body, and my ohm meter is still let's graph it. So I got a partial short to ground on the network by the looks of it. 170.17 mega ohms, which is 170,000. But when I switch the range here, now that should be less than 400k, and it shows over 400k. But if I do it with a digital ohm meter, That is strange. Let's try it on the other wire. Same thing. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, I don't have the DLC plugged in. I was thinking I had the DLC plugged in because I seen the flashing light here. But I don't. It's data link connector's unplugged. This part that I fixed this wire on is obviously to do with the network. I'm not sure what it is. Somebody has to know what that is. So there's the network activity, which doesn't look horrible. The CAN plus is 3.1 volts positive, and the CAN minus is 2.26 volts bias, I should say. Well, we're going to have to do some research